Irish Fairy Tales. Chapter 30. In course of time the news came to Finn that his mother's sister was not living with Alan. He at once sent a messenger calling for fulfillment of the pledge that had been given to the Fianna and demanding the instant return of Twyron. Alan was in a sad condition when this demand was made. He guessed that Uchtdilf had a hand in the disappearance of his queen, and he begged that time should be given him in which to find the lost girl. He promised if he could not discover her within a certain period that he would deliver his body into Finn's hands and would abide by whatever judgment Finn might pronounce. The great captain agreed to that. "Tell the wife-loser that I will have the girl or I will have his head," said Finn. Alan set out then for Fairy. He knew the way, and in no great time he came to the hill where Uchtdilf was. It was hard to get Uchtdilf to meet him, but at last she consented, and they met under the apple boughs of Fairy. "Well," said Uchtdilf. "Ah, breaker of vows and traitor to love," said she. "Hail and a blessing," said Alan humbly. "By my hand," she cried, "I will give you no blessing, for it was no blessing you left with me when we parted." "I am in danger," said Alan. "What is that to me?" she replied fiercely. "Finn may claim my head," he murmured. "Let him claim what he can take," said she. "No," said Alan proudly, "he will claim what I can give." "Tell me your tale," said she coldly. Alan told his story then, and he concluded, "I am certain that you have hidden the girl." "If I save your head from Finn," the woman of the shore replied, "then your head will belong to me." "That is true," said Alan. "And if your head is mine, the body that goes under it is mine. Do you agree to that?" "I do," said Alan. "Give me your pledge," said Uchtdilf, "that if I save you from this danger you will keep me as your sweetheart until the end of life and time." "I give that pledge," said Alan. Uchtdilf went then to the house of Fergus Fionleith, and she broke the enchantment that was on the hound so that Twyron's own shape came back to her, but in the matter of two small whelps to which the hound had given birth the enchantment could not be broken, so they had to remain as they were. These two whelps were Bran and Ceolan. They were sent to Finn, and he loved them forever after, for they were loyal and affectionate as only dogs can be, and they were as intelligent as human beings. Besides that, they were Finn's own cousins. Twyron was then asked in marriage by Lugaid, who had loved her so long. He had to prove to her that he was not any other woman's sweetheart, and when he proved that they were married and they lived happily ever after, which is the proper way to live, he wrote a poem beginning, "Lovely the day, dear is the eye of the dawn," and 1,000 merry people learned it after him. But as to Fergus Fionleith, he took to his bed, and he stayed there for a year and a day suffering from blighted affection, and he would have died in the bed only that Finn sent him a special pup. And in a week that young hound became the star of fortune and the very pulse of his heart, so that he got well again, and he also lived happily ever after.